So today I want to talk about the last Morbius trailer. We talked about this movie before and made some predictions about it. And Sony finally uploaded the official trailer and gave us some incredible details. First, I want to give you what you want and talk about Spider-Man's appearance in this film. Last week, some leaked photos from the set spread on the internet and we saw the Daily Bugle's news on the bus, saying "Where is Spider-Man?" It was approved that J Jonah Jameson is in the cast of Morbius. Similarly, the Vulture character's actor, Michael Keaton, also confirmed that he will play in this film. However, I am 90% sure that these characters will be variants. Michael Keaton didn't sign a contract with Marvel to play only in Spider-Man Homecoming. Jameson and Keaton did the same thing with Sony Film Studios, and it means Sony can use these characters wherever it wants. So they both will be variants in the movie. Venom and Morbius are probably in the same universe from the very beginning, because otherwise, it will be so hard for the scenario to create separate universes for each character. Plus, Sony started to work on a new film featuring Kraven the Hunter from Marvel Comics, which means the MCU is getting bigger. Long story short, there is one Spider-Man in this universe. But we are not sure which one it is. Actually, he can be a variant of Tobey or Andrew. Lately they said they are planning to bring Scarlet Spider to MCU and they are considering Andrew Garfield for this role. So in this universe, there will be a Spider-Man, one J Jonah Jameson, and one Vulture. Venom and Morbius were the ones that we know from their solo movies. As we see from the trailer, Morbius is fighting with someone who has the same powers as himself. Probably this man will be this guy whom we see multiple times during the trailer. In fact, it's really easy to understand the main points of the scenario from the trailer. We will watch a diseased man who wants to cure himself and his challenges while doing this. In the end, he tries the cure on himself and gets superpowers. And as I understand, one of his friends also used that remedy and gained the same abilities. Sony is focusing on the villain's motivation rather than the main hero nowadays, and I think it's the right thing to do. Otherwise, we see villains who became villain because Spider-Man didn't remember his name. So Morbius, Kraven, and Venom will be the main villains there. Now, let's come back to the Daily Bugle's poster. It's obvious that Spider-Man vanished here for some time. It looks connected with the time when Gwen Stacy died and Peter disappeared. Then Rhino came out and he showed up again. Daily Bugle doesn't know that Spider-Man lost his girlfriend there and wonders naturally. There were already some teasers about Rhino and Black Cat in the previous trailers. Our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man takes that long break and it's normal that news talks about his disappearance. I think Andrew Garfield will be Spider-Man in this universe and there's plenty of facts supporting that. After all, this is a Morbius movie, but people are talking about Spider-Man rather than him, and it looks this is what Sony wants. It means doesn't matter whether Venom, Morbius, or Kraven, now their main goal is to establish a bigger Spider-Man universe. If you noticed, I didn't talk about Tom Holland, because he is playing a joint character which belongs to Marvel Studios. Now I want to talk about some progress in another film that Spider-Man will appear in, which is Kraven. The Calypso character's actress approved that she will appear in Kraven movie. This character is important, because she is the one that provokes Kraven against Spider-Man. And also she can invade anyone's mind and control it with the help of voodoo charms. We don't know when this movie will be released, but it's clear that Spider-Man will be there. Perhaps they will bring together the Sinister 16 with this film. Sony did not want to introduce Kraven in No Way Home, and maybe that's because they wanted to introduce him with a solo movie. After that they will create a Sinister 6. All these will be more clear after Morbius movie and post-credit scene. Let's see we got Tobey, Andrew, or a completely new Spider-Man. Hope you like this video. If you are a Spider-Man fan, you would like to watch this video too. If you want to know new videos about Marvel, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.